Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. As promised, I'm going to do this video is about wicking barrels or wicking baskets, wicking containers. I'm going to turn you around here and show you what I'm talking about. And this is how I do it. And I've done it. This set of them here, 3 years old. We've used them 3 years. I still have to utilize the rest of these. Quick note, these three right here are my potatoes are planted in them. My prior video is where I cut this. One of these is the top off of this barrel right here. And what you do, whatever container you're going to use, this is half of a 55-gallon barrel. That is 4-inch perforated. They call it perforated. It's got little holes. I don't know if you can even see those. Yeah, you can see the little black slots here. Like that right there. You get a piece, figure out the size you need. I do a loop or a donut, as you can see in the bottom of these barrels. So it touches each other. Then you take the weed cloth, like you'd put on walkways and such like that. You put it in. I'm doing this one-handed with my phone. I'm not using my regular camera. Anyway, you put the cloth in there like that, and you leave an indentation in the middle. So when the dirt you put in here will also go down into here. This cloth will keep it from filling up this drainage pipe. And what you do at this point right here, then you take, I used 1.5 PVC. You can use whatever. I chose this side because this size because I can stick a hose down in here. And these pipes cut at an angle. Doesn't matter what the angle is, just so it's not flat. So when it goes, and you take a knife. I'll show you. I'm not going to actually do it, but I'll show you if I can do it. Take a knife and make a T. Cut a T through the cloth, through the pipe, and that way you can shove that PVC and do it over towards the edge. Okay. Do it over towards the edge here. And then I drilled 2 holes, and I tied it with a zip tie. Then, at the bottom of this pipe is angled so it doesn't sit flat, so water can freely flow from the bottom of this pipe into that, I call it a donut ring of the 4-inch drain pipe. And I also drill 1 1/2-inch or 5/8-inch hole in the side I did it near the pipe. There's the pipe, and there's the hole. Every once in a while you got to come by and put a stick in here and just stick, because it will get clogged up with dirt. It will get clogged up with dirt a little bit. Change hands. But anyway, what this does, the downside of container gardening is keeping everything watered, because everything dries out really bad when you're using or doing container gardening. What this does, it gives you 4.5-5 inches of water in the bottom of your container. And so, but if you're not paying attention, you put too much water down the pipe, it can drain out that hole. Also, if it rains too much, you get a monsoon, it'll let the water drain out. I live in southern Ohio. We get decent amount of rain. This is nowhere near what you would consider a dry climate. This is actually kind of a moist climate. And I've yet, in the 3 years we've done this, utilized these, had a problem with plants drowning, having too much water. What it is, that dirt, that you have to have a space like in this. I've got that little hole in the middle that the dirt that's in that gets wet, and then the water wicks up through the dirt above it to keep everything moist. And it works really well. I've even let me turn you around and show you. I didn't point them out before. I've got 2 of these 55-gallon drums. I did not cut in half. And by the way, I made it to make these. I made a slot with a saw, circular saw. Sorry for the bad cameramanship. Anyway, and I heated it up with the propane torch, and I stuck a wine bottle in it. And this one is strawberries. But I did not pack the dirt when I put this in here, and it just shrunk down. It did not leak out of the sides. It just shrunk down because I didn't compact it at all. But anyway, it works great for strawberries and stuff. But back to this. The water wicks up from the dirt that gets wet. Now I'm going to a few of these out of 5-gallon buckets. Full 5. I'm not going to cut 5-gallon bucket in half. I'm going to use one piece of this drainage pipe just from one side to the other, instead of all the way around the bottom. It'd fill it up too much. That way there'll be. I'm still going to use the garden cloth, whatever you want, a weed cloth, whatever you want to call it, to keep the dirt out of the pipe. But same principle. It's just it'll have one in the middle. Still do because I'm using 4.5-inch drainage pipe. I want my side hole for drainage for excess water to come out about 5 inches up. And you do it the way you want to. The way I learned how to do these, and like I said, they've worked excellent for me, is on YouTube. I just YouTubed a bunch of wicking baskets, wicking barrels, and saw all these other people's ways of doing it, and thought about what I had on hand and my skills and my needs, and the way I've done it here works great for me. It might not work at all for you, or you might want to change the design a little bit, whatever. But you need something that dirt will not fill up, that water can. It'd be a water reservoir. Like that pipe in there, that's like a little tube full of water. And granted, eventually it'll get some sediment and water, dirt in it, but it's never going to fill up completely with dirt. And you need a drain hole. Just one on the side, nothing on the bottom is useless. Anyway, what else? You need a water reservoir. You need the dirt to be able to go in beside, so it can get wet with that water that's in that reservoir. And then that lets the water wick up through the soil. Anyway, God bless you. I hope this helped you. Any questions, just ask, in the comments. Thank you. Bye.